Good morning. Dear male and female speakers in the conference, distinguished guests, welcome to Birzeit University and its virtual space, where we lick our wounds and open with you the 29th Annual Conference for the Muwatan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, entitled Strategic Thinking in the Time of Giant Monsters and Their Wars, the Status of Rights and the Prospects of Liberation. Our concerns today are Gaza, Lebanon, and the West Bank. And what worries us is the current embodiment of what has always been worrying us, uprooting the people from their land, the occupation, the oppression, the killing, racism, hegemony, expansion, and the rest of all elements of the colonial practices agenda. Over the past year and a half, the Israeli aggression has killed at least 43,000 Palestinians, the vast majority of whom are in the Gaza Strip, wounded more than 100,000, and destroyed at least two-thirds of the Gaza Strip, which includes homes, infrastructure, schools, universities, hospitals, agricultural lands, and commercial establishments and facilities. Despite all the frustration resulting from this killing and destruction, Birzeit University still sees itself as a cell working with all its energy to achieve the dreams of the Palestinian people, including producing knowledge, playing a role in the liberation projects of the society, and getting rid of the colonialism. Over the past year, our university has found once again that its emancipatory role is not optional and that it cannot and does not want to coexist with fascism, killing, and destruction. It will not accept the normalization of such practices. Therefore, it is working to think about appropriate mechanisms to build a better world for our people and for the other people. The themes that the conference raises for discussion today are extremely important given the difficulty and sensitivity of the situation that the world is going through in general and Palestine in particular. Our cause is neither local nor a dispute, but we find ourselves victims of the advance of the colonial system of which the Israeli occupation and its bloody actions are an advanced rehearsal. As a result, this extended project, which is extended internationally, the world has hit rock bottom, where its most noble features, such as international law and human rights, are questioned and belittled. Fear and anxiety have become the hallmarks of today's life. We are constantly concerned about the issues of youth and the issues of our students and graduates, job opportunities available for them, and their future in general. Today, the topic of the hour is their security and their chances of preserving their lives in the direct sense. We are wondering about the future of the entire Palestinian people and even the entire world. I hope that this conference will contribute to discussing the tools and mechanisms that will dispel the dark cloud that is gathering in the sky of our world, which portends the continuation of oppression, aggression, killing, and destruction, even though this world has all the elements of freedom, well being, health, and happiness. But all will not be achieved except through justice and the establishment of rights and the elevation of human dignity in the face of extremism and racism. Muwatan's annual conference is a tradition that embodies the conviction of the necessity to raise intellectual issues and local Arab and international concerns for public discussion. It is the conviction that work and thought are connected, that the university and society are partners, and that we share common issues, no matter how our approach to them differs. This conference is proof that the university plays its role in all circumstances, and that this stems from its vision of its role and responsibility and its insistence on challenging circumstances as opposed to surrendering. The Palestinian community's embrace of the university is a condition for its resilience, its success, its ability to achieve its mission, its ability to sustain and preserve its independence, and it constitutes a fundamental support serving as a compass for its national and humanitarian emancipatory direction. I see in the participants in this conference an elite of distinguished academics. I am pleased to have you among us. We see in communicating with our colleagues around the world a central value in our academic life. We see this is an integration, professional and international solidarity, both of which are necessary to enable us to confront the challenges and obstacles created by the colonial circumstance that we are experiencing. Allow me to pay a special welcome to our guests participating in this conference from outside Palestine, even though they were unable or were not able to come and sit among us here in these difficult circumstances. We find in your contributions an embodiment of your solidarity and support to us, food for our growth, and a glimmer of hope for a future in which we share with you the overcoming of hardships. We hope to host you at our university in the non virtual space at the earliest opportunity possible. Finally, I welcome you all once again, wishing you success in your conference and looking forward to your contribution, hoping that your dialogue will be fruitful and that your conclusions will be constructive. I hope for this conference to be successful in opening a broad and deep discussion on the issues of the agenda. Thank you.